Through the annals of history, the advent of any novel machinery has provoked a rather predictable lament. But this time it is fundamentally different. From the bellowing steam engine to the quiet hum of the digital age, we trembled for our purpose. And yet, somewhat miraculously, we adapted. Now, however, we confront a new order of intelligence, one possessing a capability and, dare I say, an autonomy quite unlike anything preceding it. History soothingly assures us all shall be well. But cold logic raises an eyebrow and asks, is it truly different this time?
Go back 10,000 years. Before careers, there was only survival. By the firelight, the Fletcher chipped flint into arrowheads. His job wasn't a choice. It was the difference between dinner and starvation. Labor was visceral. It was life itself. Then, we mastered fire and metal. The smith, the potter, the butler. Our jobs became our very names, our identity. Technology bought us time. Time to look up from the plow, to chart maps by candlelight, and sail toward the edge of the known world. When the great machines arrived, the dragon appeared on the roads. We traded the calluses of the factory floor for the fluorescent hum of the office. To our ancestors, sitting in a chair all day looked like laziness. We knew it as progress. We moved from muscle to administration. We've seen this movie before. 2008, the economy collapsed. Yet in that darkness, the blue glow of the App Store ignited a new playing field. But today feels different. AI is the first tool we've built that is capable of leaving the toolbox, and that terrifies us. Consider the bank teller of the 1970s, a life of repetitive, soul-crushing, manual labor. One might call it a rather dull existence, wouldn't you say? Then came the ATM. The obituary for the human teller was written with quite some haste. The machine, it seemed, had won the day. But a funny thing happened. By lowering costs, the number of bank branches actually exploded. Quite the opposite of what the doomsayers predicted. Tellers didn't disappear. They evolved from counting mere coins to managing the complex and often messy human aspirations. Technology didn't replace us, it liberated us for the work that only a human, with all our quirks, can truly do. Turn back the clock to 2013. A shadow fell over the global workforce. Economists Frey and Osborne published a prediction that haunted a decade. 47% of jobs were at high risk. The forecast was grim. Mass technological unemployment seemed inevitable. The fear was palpable. But history delivered a stunning plot twist. By 2026, the roles we deemed safe, creativity, art, social intelligence, were among the first to be automated by generative AI. The human bottlenecks were broken first. The experts were left holding yesterday's news. Yet, the apocalypse did not arrive. Instead, the workplace evolved into something hybrid, the cyborg model. The machine takes the routine data processing. The human adds the golden capstone of judgment and strategy. We learned not to replace jobs, but to rebundle tasks. And so, the old map of doom is incinerated by the light of new opportunity. The 47% gone is replaced by a landscape of roles that didn't exist a decade ago. Prompt engineers, AI ethicists, cyborg analysts. The lesson is clear. The prophecy of destruction was overruled by the unstoppable human capacity for creation and adaptation. 2016, Geoffrey Hinton, the godfather of AI, issued a public death sentence for a profession. "Stop training radiologists," he declared. Within 5 years, deep learning would do it better. The canary in the coal mine was supposed to fall silent. But history has a delicious sense of irony. Since 2022, the demand for radiologists hasn't withered. It has surged by over 10%. The empty cage is not a sign of death, but of an unexpected evolution. Why? Because AI didn't replace the doctor. It turbocharged the demand for cheaper, faster scans. COVID-19 and an aging world created a data backlog that only a cyborg could handle. The canary didn't die. It put on a rocket-powered exoskeleton. This is the rebundling effect in action. The machine takes the pattern recognition, but the human takes the complex diagnosis and treatment planning. The job didn't disappear. It was reinvented at a higher velocity. The lesson for 2026 is clear. Expert predictions of doom often miss the human capacity to adapt. Destruction once again was overruled by a better, faster, and more complex way of working. The headlines scream of impending doom. The IMF reports a veritable tsunami of AI exposure. 4 in 10 global jobs standing directly in the path of this digital wave. In advanced economies, that figure leaps to 60%. Panic, it would seem, is the only appropriate bureaucratic response. Yet, let us pause for a moment. A crucial distinction must be made. Exposure is not synonymous with extinction. It is not necessarily about the disappearance of the job, but the profound transformation of the task. It is a question of how we coexist with the machine. The battleground is complementarity versus substitution. The challenge now, for leaders like Georgieva, is ensuring it remains a handshake and not a replacement.